My name is Tristi Pinkston, and this is my newest release, which came out through Valor Publishing this last March. And it's kind of like Murder, She Wrote meets the Relief Society. My main characters are an elderly Relief Society presidency who, through circumstances out of their control, decide to turn to espionage to get their visiting teaching done. They learned that a family in their ward has been out of work for several months and they have not requested any financial assistance. And they're concerned that the children aren't being fed properly. And so when they aren't able to get the information that they want through conventional means, they resort to placing surveillance equipment in the home of this family to make sure the groceries are coming in and out, meals are being prepared, and so forth. And they end up bringing down a drug ring that the father of the family has gotten himself involved with unwittingly. And of course they have to do some community service hours at the end because surveillance camera implantation is kind of a little bit illegal. But in the end it all works out because they brought down the drug ring, the family's intact, and all is good. The charm of my series, and it is a series, this is the first in 5, is that the characters are the motivating force behind the story. With a lot of mysteries, you start with the murder on page 1 and you follow the clues through to the end where you find out who the bad guy is. My characters are very strong and they're very real. And you could take them and set them anywhere. You could put them on a desert island with absolutely no stimulus whatsoever, and they would still create a great story because of their interaction with each other. And it's that interaction and that strength that they have that makes the story. And so in some of the books, I have already written most of them in this series, it does take a minute to get to the mystery, but that's because you're getting to know the characters, and they are the ones who draw the reader in, hold the interest, keep things going, and their personalities are just hysterical. Ida Mae is the president. She likes everything to be just so, and this is why the situation with this family bothers her, is because people must be fed. There's just a rule about these things, and she must know. Tansy is one of the counselors, and she's very lighthearted. She takes things very literally, very sweet and very innocent. And then Arlette is the other counselor, and she has a very wry sense of humor, but also sense of rightness. She also believes that things must be done a certain way, but propriety is the absolute importance to her. And so as they play off each other with their different personalities, and we see how a Relief Society presidency really can function best when all of the people involved are using their strengths together. So it's just a fun, light read. There's nothing too serious about it. As you can tell, it is a spoof that people of any faith can read it. It does have a lot of little LDS-isms throughout, but it's not so LDS that someone of another faith would be able to